Good morning, Postal family. What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is Saeed. How's everybody doing on this Thursday morning? Well, we got some stuff going on with Trump talking about privatization again. So he did this in 2020 when he was in the office. Now he's brought up that subject again, but don't know how serious he is. He's sounding pretty serious, which is concerning for most of us in the post office. But we'll see what happens. There's a lot of talk, a lot of stuff going on right now with the voting as well. We're getting ballots all over the country now. So good job, guys. Voting no on that and sending that back to you know who's face. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do. I love what I do actually, and thanks so much for all my supporters. If you like this sort of content, I would appreciate you joining my channel. Thanks so much for all my supporters, all the messages, all the comments. I love you all. Keep giving the channel thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Everything you guys do for me. Me and my channel is nothing without you guys, so I really by heart appreciate all you guys do, all my postal family. Thanks so much. Today's video, I'm just going over somebody wrote about Trump, what's going on, and how serious he is, what it will take for an act like this, God forbid, to happen. So as if we carriers don't have enough worries with the contract right now, the garbage tentative agreement and the whole situation we're in. Now we got to worry. We got to watch our backs with this the incoming president as well. But like I said before, there's been a lot of talks in the past, but they've been just talks. Nothing ever gets done. So God watches out for us. Privatization is by all means the end of postal service as we know it. So God is watching out also. He won't try to hurt his people like that. So anyways, to get to the article today, let's get to it. So Trump and Biden signal emerging fight over future of postal service. Trump has indicated he's open to privatizing the agency, while Biden said he plans to renominate a member of the board that would need to approve any privatization efforts. With a little more than a month to go before Inauguration Day, President-elect Donald Trump and President Joe Biden both took steps Monday that could affect the future of U.S. Postal Service. Trump nodded toward a possible move to privatize the Postal Service at a news conference at his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida. Asked about the agency, Trump said privatization was not the worst idea I've ever heard, adding that we're looking at it. There is talk about that. It's an idea that a lot of people have liked for a long time, he said. Privatizing the Postal Service would affect hundreds of thousands of jobs and risk upending a system that founded in 1775 is older than the U.S. itself. Though the Postal Service is a government agency with federal employees, it relies primarily on its own commercial activities for funding, like selling postage products and services. The Postal Service did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Trump's remarks. Any effort to privatize the agency would require approval from its Board of Governors, made up of 11 members and led by Postmaster General Louis DeJoy, who was appointed during Trump's first term in office. Members are nominated by the President and must be confirmed by the Senate. Biden on Monday announced his intent to renominate Anton Hajar to the Board of Governors, a move that would require quick action by Democrats to confirm him before Republicans take control of the Senate in the first week of January. Hajar previously served on the Postal Service Board. Biden nominated him in 2021 and the Senate confirmed him in a voice note, indicating little to no opposition. Hajar served out the rest of the term that expired last December. If the Senate confirms his renomination, his new term would last 7 years. Hajar is a former general counsel of the American Postal Workers Union, representing unions and union workers. Biden's intention to nominate Hajar is an attempt to leverage control over the highly popular agency, which has not been profitable since 2006. The Postal Service ranks second only to the National Park Service in popularity among government entities, according to a survey this year by PEW Research Center. Trump has been openly critical of the agency, calling it a joke that loses massive amounts of money. While he was in the office during the COVID pandemic, Trump opposed extending help to the agency and threatened to veto congressional measures that included aid for it. DeJoy's appointment by Postal Service's Board of Governors in 2020 resulted in an unveiling of a 10-year plan to overhaul the post office to address financial hardship and modernize the Postal Service. Republicans more broadly have expressed disconnect with the Postal Service, calling it bloated, mismanaged, and unaccountable. GOP lawmakers grilled DeJoy at a House Oversight Committee hearing this month, saying that people in the U.S. are enduring poor service and the Postal Service is hemorrhaging red ink. Democrats have opposed privatization, with Representative Jerry Conley recently telling the Washington Post that privatization is our big fear. Ultimately, the Board of Governors, Biden's pick, Hajar among them, is confirmed, would decide the fate of the agency, whether the service, which provides private companies such as Amazon, FedEx, UPS with the last mile service in rural areas, is privatized or not. So that's that article talking about Trump and what his next moves are as far as post office. He keeps talking about privatization, but he's been talking since his last term. So ultimately, he's going to be on the Board of Governors, our Board of Governors. They're going to decide, not Trump. So, God forbid anything like that would be a disaster for us all. It would change that whole map of the post office. We just don't need it. It's so much dangerous stuff that can happen. A lot of people can lose their jobs. The ones they're going to remain, they're going to lose their hourly pay, next to nothing. So it's just a disaster, and God forbid, we don't need anything like that to happen. We got enough concerns with the contract. And, all of us are voting right now. I haven't received my ballot yet, guys. I'm looking out for it. I know in the messages I'm getting comments from all over the country that ballots are popping up. And on a serious note, guys, in the messages, we're all pissed at Renfro. I understand that. But remember in the warnings, he said, do not write anywhere on the ballot or it's not going to be counted. Please don't give him any reason to not count your ballot, guys. We're just circling out the no and sending it back. Anything, any cuss words you write in the front just gives him a reason to not count your vote there, guys. I know we're all frustrated. We're mad at him, beyond mad at him. But he specifically wrote in the rules, if you write anywhere else on the ballot, it's not going to be counted. So please take that into awareness. Don't give him any reason not to count your vote. We need all the votes to count right now. It's very serious. Most of the carriers' livelihood depends on it. They're struggling. We're all struggling right now with the inflation not going down by any means right now. I just heard right now, a few minutes ago, it's going even further. So we need all the votes to count, and then on to arbitration. Mr. Nolan has our fate in his hands. We'll see whoever's talking on our behalf has a strong case, and he takes our side, God willing. and gives us a lot better than this what this tentative agreement is giving us. God knows we really deserve it. We really deserve it, guys. We work hard right now. The holiday season, we're working extra hard with the extra packages, but we get our V time taken away just to top it off. The postal touch to it, to screw us even more. Left, right, they keep, finding ways to mess with the carriers. And, this has been the hot topic on my last few videos, that why the V time goes away during the busiest time of the year. I mean, like I was saying in the previous videos, whoever decided the fate like this, the NALC, the previous contracts, why the heck would you agree to that? I mean, you're right there negotiating. What are you scared of? You bring up on the table what the rights of the carriers are, what is going to be, what works for the carriers. Why would you accept something like that? Think about it. It's the busiest time of the year. Okay, the carriers will make extra money. Why not? Why not? We're doing extra work. Why not the extra pay? These are the things that need to be addressed in a new contract, but they weren't. The negotiator is garbage. It went down. This guy right here is just a sit-in for the post office. Either they bought him out or what they did. He doesn't represent us by any means whatsoever. He's just a sit-in, waste of time. He wasted 600 days to come up with the garbage TA that he made with AI assistants in his own. I don't know how long. Probably it took him, a day maybe, something like that to make it up. Cost us 500 days. We were in the hope that something good is coming, and then we get hit with this. So it's just a ridiculous time right now, We can't give him any hope. Like I was saying, do not write on the when you vote on the ballots, do not write anywhere else. It will give him a reason not to count your no vote. And awesome in the comments, everybody, saying so far is all no's. I haven't seen a single yes. Hopefully the yes people have decided not to do it, or they're staying under the radar, I guess. But there's no way that any of the yeses matter at this point. There's so many no's all over the country, so that's not concerning. But like I said, we need all of you to vote. All of the carriers, my fellow carriers, we got to vote on this thing, and hopefully everybody has their right address on file, and they're gonna receive or have received. Send it back, and let's take our chances with arbitration. See what happens. That's where we're at right now. So like this video, just making the video about this Trump, left and right, talking about privatization, another worry for us. We're already heavily concerned about our contract situation right now, and we didn't need this, another worry to come around. But we all know it's just talk. He likes to talk. He's a talker person. He talks about anything he wants, but we don't know how serious it is. We don't know how it's going to go. If the Board of Governors, like I said, our fate is in their hands. If they're going to approve it, or God forbid approve it. So we don't need that to happen. He just, he's not going to talk about privatization. Rather than, he should come out and try to help the situation. The joy, get with the joy. What can be done about the losses, billions of losses that are, incurring. And for the first time, talk about the carriers, what we're going through, the actual workers, the frontline workers, what we go through, what our contract situation is. Everybody just ducks, us, the front line who makes it happen out there, and just looks at the bigger picture, management. Forget management, man. We're the front line. We do all the hard work. Why nobody discusses us in the upper level? We should be discussed. Our concern right now, our money, our pay. It's ridiculous how we just overlooked all the time, and all the senators, they never talk about the carriers. That I'm sure they get letters. All these states, like, not a single senator. I watched most of when they grilled the Joy. Not a single senator said anything about the carriers. Everything is first about the service. Dummies. Look, you take care of your carrier, service is going to improve on its own. There's no morale right now. Nobody's happy to be doing what they're doing. Give us a fair wage, and then the service automatically is going to go up. Not a single senator mentioned, what are you doing to your carriers? You're not taking care of them. They're very upset. They don't get paid enough, and, what's this with their contract? Nothing was brought up. Only about the service. My constituents, this and that, complaining about service. It's unreal. I get so, caught up in this thing. It's very simple. Take care of your workers, the front line who do all the hard work for you. Service levels is going to go sky high. It's simple as that. They don't get it. Everybody just skips and goes right to, why is the service not meeting standards, this and that, my people not getting this and that. I was really upset. I'm still am, that not a single senator mentioned the carriers. Yeah. I'm sure in each of their states where they're coming from, they get letters from carriers, complaining that this and that, the situation with the contract, they're not taking care of us, but they refuse to mention it. So it's just unreal situation right now. We didn't need this Trump pressure, but hopefully that's all it is. It's just talks right now. So our major concern is the going to arbitration next point. So we'll see. Keep on voting, guys. As soon as I get mine, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to slap it right back on his face where it came from. Return to sender. Return to sender and try again, jerk. So excuse my language. It's just the way this rent fraud has done this thing is, we needed the whole opposite. We needed somebody a lot more fighting for us. Go over there, negotiate a good contract with everything, all the holidays, all the pay during holiday season. Nothing was addressed. Instead of that, he's damaging, he's hurting us, taking away our office time now. How can that possibly... He didn't leave anything alone. He didn't address the insurance situation. All the insurances have gone up. All the uniform, he slapped on $40 additional. All the prices of uniforms that go up each year. So I'm just trying to think, what is the positive that he's done? He's zero. He's completely zero. You hear him talking in these rap sessions. He ignores all the tough questions. This recently, my last video I loaded, this carrier gentleman had mentioned something, and he totally ignored it once again, went a different subject. And he's not for us by any means. He's just holding on to that seat until he's pushed out of there. He should have been gone already with all the trouble he caused down there. But the old heads, as they call them, got him through, and all the charges were dropped. I don't know why. That's still mind-boggling to me. He should have been out of there. But anyway, calm myself down. I get so broken up, so mad at the whole situation. We work hard all year long, and then peak season we're working hard with the extra packages, extra load, all that stress that causes, guys. I know each of you know what I'm talking about, and we deserve a whole lot better. UPS gets a whole lot better. FedEx is up there. Amazon people are on strike left and right for their earnings, improve their earnings. So God is with us. You know how I say everything stay positive, higher power looking out for us, So higher power looking out for us. Sorry about that. My video for some reason cut off. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I just want to talk about this Trump attempt to privatize, us and all the talks he's doing and where we're at with the ballots and everything. So again, if this is Saeed, then if you like this sort of content, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. Thanks so much, everybody, all my supporters, all the comments y'all leave me. I appreciate it so much, and everything y'all do, all the likes, everything, very much appreciated. And that's it for today's video. Until next time, Saeed out. Have a blessed Thursday, guys.